Today we see the remaining examples in the exercise 5.2. Prove that the line segment joining the midpoints of adjacent sides of a quadrilateral form a parallelogram. Okay, here we have to prove that the line segment joining the midpoints of adjacent sides of the quadrilateral form a parallelogram. Now we consider any quadrilateral. Okay, it is a quadrilateral. A, B, C and D, and here it is P, Q, R and it is S are the midpoints of sides of quadrilateral. Now we have to prove the line segment joining the midpoint of adjacent sides form a parallelogram. Therefore we join the midpoints of adjacent sides. Here we have to prove the quadrilateral PQRS is a parallelogram. Then by the property of parallelogram, any quadrilateral is a parallelogram if the opposite sides are parallel and equal. Property of quadrilateral, it is opposite sides are parallel or equal. Another property is diagonal bisect each other, but here we use opposite sides are parallel and equal. Okay, it is a parallelogram. Okay, now let in quadrilateral ABCD points P, Q, R and S are midpoints of sides P, it is AB, BC, CD and DA or AD respectively. Okay, here PQRS are the midpoints of side AB, BC, CD and AD. Now first we write the position vectors. Let A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar, E, it is P bar, Q bar, R bar and S bar are position vectors of points A, B, C, D, P, Q, R and S respectively. Okay, now as the position vectors, here P is a midpoint of AB, Q is a midpoint of BC, R is a midpoint of CD and S is a midpoint of AD. Therefore we can write P bar is equal to P is a midpoint of AB, therefore A bar plus B bar upon 2. Q is a midpoint of BC, therefore it is B bar plus C bar upon 2. R is a midpoint of CD, therefore C bar plus D bar upon 2. And lastly, yes, it is A bar plus d bar upon 2. Okay, are the midpoints. By midpoint formula we can write this p bar, q bar, r bar and s bar. Now we have to show quadrilateral PQRS is a parallelogram. Therefore opposite sides are parallel and equal. Here take any one pair of opposite side. It is PQ SR or PS QR, any one pair. Here we take PQ and SR. Okay, then PQ and SR are parallel if PQ and SR are collinear. Okay, then by condition of collinearity, what is the condition of collinearity? It is a one vector is scalar multiple of other. That means two vectors are collinear. Therefore we have to show it is PR is a scalar multiple, K is a scalar. Okay, scalar multiple with SR. That means PQ is a scalar multiple with SR. PQ is scalar multiple with SR means PQ and SR are parallel. PQ is a scalar multiple with SR. That means PQ is a scalar multiplication with it is SR. Therefore PQ and SR are parallel. Okay, now here we have to show, therefore find the vector PQ and vector SR. Therefore vector PQ is equal to, it is q bar minus p bar. Vector PQ, q bar minus p bar. Q bar, it is b bar plus c bar upon 2 minus p bar a bar plus b bar upon 2, and then take the multiplication, denominator is same. Here b bar get cancelled. It is c bar minus a bar upon 2. Okay, now it is c bar minus a bar, and c bar minus a bar means vector AC. Okay, here we can write after here. Then vector SR, it is r bar minus S bar. R bar, it is c bar plus d bar upon 2 minus S bar a bar plus d bar upon 2, and then again it is c bar minus a bar, d bar get cancelled upon 2. Okay, then it is equation number 1 and it is equation number 2. PQ represents c bar minus a bar upon 2, that is vector AC upon 2. SR, it is c bar minus a bar upon 2, that means these two vectors are equal. Therefore we can write vector PQ is equal to vector SR. Okay, vector PQ is equal to SR. Now here scalar is 1. Okay, the value of K is equal to 1. Here one vector is a scalar multiple with other. Okay, one vector is a scalar multiple with other, that means two vectors are collinear, and here two vectors are collinear, therefore these two vectors are parallel. Or other definition, if two vectors are equal, these two vectors are equal, that means their magnitude and direction both are same. Magnitude same means length same, that is the equal vectors, equal magnitude, equal segment, and direction same, magnitude same, these are vectors are equal, that means the parallel vectors. Okay, here magnitude and direction, here it is a direction same, it is a parallel vector, because these two vectors are equal vector we say. Okay, therefore two vectors are equal and parallel. Okay, here one vector is a scalar multiple of other, therefore we can write here magnitude of vector PQ is equal to magnitude of vector SR, and PQ parallel to SR. Okay, therefore in quadrilateral PQRS, it is opposite pair. In quadrilateral PQRS, the opposite pair of sides, it is PQ is equal to SR and PQ parallel to S R. Therefore, quadrilateral PQRS is a parallelogram. Okay. It is a parallelogram. Here concept कोणता घ्या, one vector is a scalar multiple of other, that means two vectors are parallel, and then two vectors are equal, therefore their magnitude is same. Therefore one pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel, therefore the quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Okay, कोणतीही एक पेअर घ्या, आपण PQ आणि SR घेतले, तुम्ही PQ आणि QR घ्या, सेम कंडिशन. ओके, कोणतीही कंडिशन घेतली तरी चालते. नाउ वी सी नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल. Prove that a quadrilateral is a parallelogram if and only if its diagonals bisect each other. Okay. Here, if quadrilateral is a parallelogram, then diagonal bisect each other, or if diagonal bisect each other, then the quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Okay, here we have show in the geometry. Okay, it 9th or 10th, we know the property of parallelogram. If quadrilateral is a parallelogram, then diagonal bisect each other, and in quadrilateral, if diagonal bisect each other, then it is a parallelogram. Okay, but now here we show by the vector method. Okay, here first we consider a parallelogram. A, B, C and D. Okay, then it is AC and BD are the diagonals which are intersect at E. Okay, here let quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, quadrilateral is a parallelogram, therefore we know that the opposite sides are equal and parallel. Okay, therefore the vector AB is equal to vector DC. Okay, side AB is equal to side CD. Okay, magnitude same AB and CD, but when we say the vectors are equal, then direction also is same. Vector AB and vector DC are the same. It is vector AB and vector DC. It is a given. We consider a quadrilateral is a parallelogram, therefore vector AB and vector DC are the equal. Okay, now we have to prove diagonal bisect each other. Diagonal bisect each other means E is a midpoint of AC and E is a midpoint of BD. That means the midpoint of AC and BD is the same. Therefore midpoint of AC, it is a bar plus C bar upon 2. Midpoint of BD, it is B bar plus D bar upon 2. We know the midpoint. Okay, we have to prove the midpoint of AC and midpoint of BD are same. Okay, that is the one point, midpoint of AB and midpoint of BC. Therefore from this we can write B bar minus A bar is equal to C bar minus D bar from this. Okay, now we have to prove the diagonal bisect each other, diagonal AC and diagonal BD. Therefore A and C one side and B and C, then collect B and D. It is B and it is D. Therefore we can write B plus D, B bar plus D bar, and it is C bar plus A bar or A bar plus C bar. Now B bar plus D bar, and it is C bar plus A bar. We have to show the midpoint of AC, that is A bar plus C bar upon 2, and midpoint of BD, it is a B bar plus D bar upon 2. Here divide throughout by 2 on both. Okay, here B bar plus D bar upon 2 is equal to C bar plus A bar upon 2. That means B bar plus D bar upon 2, it is a midpoint of BC, sorry, it is BD, midpoint of BD, and it is C bar plus A bar upon 2, that means it is a midpoint of AC. Okay, it is midpoint of AC. A या side ला लिया, या side ला लिया, it is, we say it is E bar. Okay, say that is point E with position vector E bar bisect or midpoint. Okay, point E with position vector E bar is midpoint of BD and AC. Okay, therefore midpoint of BD and AC is a same point, therefore BD and AC bisect each other, that is diagonals AC and BD bisect each other. Okay, आता हे झाले one proof. If quadrilateral is a parallelogram, then diagonal bisect each other. We consider now the if in quadrilateral diagonal bisect each other, then it is a parallelogram. Okay, now conversely, here in quadrilateral A B C D, diagonals AC and BD bisect each other. Okay, here it is only quadrilateral, we have to prove it is a parallelogram. Here diagonal AC and diagonal BD bisect each other, therefore the midpoint of diagonal AC and midpoint of diagonal BD are same. Okay, because why? It is a bisect each other, therefore midpoint of diagonal BC, midpoint of diagonal AC and diagonal BD is the same, therefore this can be written. Therefore we can write A bar plus C bar is equal to B bar plus D bar. Then it is, we can write now here C bar minus D bar is equal to B bar minus A bar. Okay, D bar या साइड लगा, A bar या साइड लगा, therefore it is a vector DC and it is a vector AB. Again by the last example, here two vectors are equal, that is one vector is a scalar multiple with the other, here scalar is 1, therefore two vectors are parallel, and two vectors are equal, therefore its magnitude is same, therefore the opposite sides of a quadrilateral are equal and parallel. Okay, therefore we can write DC is equal to AB. Okay, DC is equal to AB and DC parallel to AB here, and therefore quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. Opposite sides are equal and parallel in a quadrilateral, therefore it is a parallelogram. Okay, now we see next. Next example, prove that the median of a trapezium is parallel to the parallel sides of a trapezium and its length is half the sum of parallel sides. Now here we have to prove the median of trapezium is parallel to the parallel side. Okay, here a trapezium, what is the trapezium? In a quadrilateral, one pair of opposite sides is a parallel, only one pair. Okay, here A, B, C and D is a trapezium with AB parallel to DC, only one pair. Only one pair is a parallel, okay, and AD and BC is a non-parallel sides of the trapezium. Okay, trapezium, it is a samalamba chaukon. Okay, now ABCD, it is a trapezium. Here AB parallel to DC are the parallel sides. Then the median of a trapezium, what is the median of trapezium? Okay, median of triangle, you know that it is a median of triangle. It is a line segment joining vertex and opposite midpoint of the opposite sides. Okay, in a triangle there are three medians. Now here median of a trapezium, it is a line segment joining the midpoints of non-parallel sides. Here line segment joining the midpoints of non-parallel sides. Here E and it is F. EF is a median of a trapezium. EF, here median of trapezium, it is a line segment joining midpoints of non-parallel sides. Okay, now we have to prove this median EF is a parallel to the parallel side. Okay, EF is parallel to AB and EF is a parallel to DC. Okay, कोणत्याही एकाला parallel prove करा, automatic third ला parallel असणार. Okay, because AB and DC are already parallel. Okay, EF parallel to AB or EF parallel to DC हे prove करा. Then we have to also prove EF is a half of the sum of the parallel side, that is EF is equal to half of AB plus DC. Okay, line segment, it is EF is a half of AB plus DC. Okay, now here we have to prove, let it is A, B, C, D is a trapezium with AB parallel to DC. Okay, here AB parallel to DC, opposite sides of one parallel, and AD and BC are non-parallel side. Okay, now median of trapezium is the line segment joining midpoints of non-parallel sides. Okay, that is EF. Here we take EF is a median, therefore let E and F are midpoints of non-parallel sides, that is AD and BC. AD and BC respectively. That is, EF is a median of trapezium. Okay, now here AB parallel to DC, AB parallel to DC, therefore we can write here vector AB is collinear with DC. Okay, K is a scalar and E bar is equal to, E is the midpoint of AD, A bar plus D bar upon 2 and F bar is equal to B bar plus C bar upon 2. Okay, now here AB parallel to DC, therefore AB is a scalar multiple with DC and E is a midpoint of AD, therefore E bar is equal to A bar plus D bar upon 2 and F is a midpoint of BC, therefore F bar is equal to B bar plus C bar upon 2. Okay, this can be written by from the given conditions all. Okay, now we have to prove EF is a parallel to AB or DC. Now first find the vector EF. Now vector EF, it is F bar minus E bar. It is F bar and it is E bar. Therefore you can write B bar plus C bar upon 2 minus A bar plus D bar upon 2. Okay, then this can be written as it is B bar plus C bar minus A bar minus D bar whole 2 upon 2. Okay, now it is B bar minus A bar plus C bar minus D bar upon 2. Okay, then it is, we can write B bar minus A bar, it is vector AB plus vector DC upon 2. Okay, it is a EF, vector EF. EF is equal to vector EB, B bar minus A bar, it is a vector AB, and C bar minus D bar, it is a vector DC. Again, AB is equal to K into DC, therefore you can write K into DC plus DC upon 2. Vector AB and DC are parallel. Okay, here. Now this can be written as it is K, DC common cut, it is K plus 1 upon 2 and it is a DC. K plus 1 upon 2 DC, it is a EF. Now here K is a scalar. Okay, K plus 1 is a scalar, K plus 1 upon 2 is a scalar, therefore EF is a scalar multiple with DC. EF is scalar multiple with DC, therefore EF and DC are parallel. Therefore we can write EF parallel to DC. EF is a scalar multiple with DC. EF parallel to DC and DC parallel to AB. Therefore EF parallel to AB. That means median is a parallel to the parallel sides. Okay, median is a parallel to the parallel side. That is median EF is parallel to parallel sides. It is EB. A, B and DC. Okay, EF is a parallel to the parallel side. Now again here we get here equation number 1. EF by 1, we can write factor EF is equal to 1 by 2 factor AB plus factor DC. We're taking the magnitude. EF is equal to 1 by 2 factor AB plus factor DC, and that is EF is equal to half of AB plus DC. That is, median is a half of the sum of the parallel sides. Its length is a half of the sum of parallel sides. It is EF is half of the sum of the parallel sides. It is the second proof and it is the first proof. Okay, see carefully.